Happy Wednesday, April 29th. This is the second to last day of the 30-day video challenge. It's crazy. Literally, this month's flown by. I mean, I've just been so busy, and on top of this video stuff for YouTube, it just doesn't even seem right. Time has just completely flown by. It's 7:40 a.m. though. I'm gonna be in the office by 8:30 this morning. I was up early and moving around enough to where I could have some good old cereal beforehand. So I'm enjoying a nice little breakfast. But no, after this, brush my teeth, of course, take my medicine, and then we are on the road to work. But it's looking a little crappy outside today, so that kind of stinks, but who knows? It might clear up by later. We'll see. Guys, I'm back at my apartment. It's officially 2:32 in the afternoon. I'm sitting here spitting like I'm sipping on that was really bad. So hey, we're back at the apartment. We're getting ready to make some lunch. I haven't ate yet. Got to check my email. Don't tell anybody, but I might fit in a nap. Feeling a little nappish, maybe for like a good 45 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours. See how I just continue to keep adding time. Let me see. Up. Yep, that's not going to work. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to mix this spaghetti up, and then I'm going to probably take a little nap. Don't tell anybody. And then I'm going to run. We got the live stream tonight at Wednesday at 6:30 to 7:30, probably 8, do an hour and a half to see how the stream goes. And then, yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do yet then after that, but kind of figured out my game plan as up to this point in time. I was going to bring up, but I forgot to bring up. I might as well just talk about it really quick. But I watched, I live in Indiana. I watched the state's COVID update yesterday, the 28th. Today's the 29th. And potentially they're thinking about opening the state back up partially come Friday. Now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I kind of into the whole stock game. I saw that Simon Mall Corporation, that is a publicly traded company on the stock market, and they announced that they are going to open 49 total malls and 10 here in Indiana on Saturday. So, hey, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if we got the green flag. I hope everyone's not rushing to the gates and gonna get sick again and we're all back in isolation. Hopefully not, but I think it's just, we're gonna see what happens. I know that they said they're gonna wait until Friday to make that announcement as if they're going to open or not going to open. I'm assuming more because of the whole political scene, they are going to open. But looking at the data and stuff with our hospitals, we have like 70% of our ventilators available. Most hospital beds are available. We have a lot of resources that we have access to that are also available. So Indiana isn't really as bad as the bigger cities and communities, but we still have, this whole corona situation going on. So I can see the state of Indiana opening back up, but it's just I guess we'll see kind of thing, But like I said, I'm gonna get back to mixing my spaghetti, eat that, check my email and stuff, lay down for a little while, get up, run, live stream, and then I'll figure out what to do after that. But I'll be talking to you guys soon. Hope you're having a great day. Peace. Well, not peace like I won't see you tomorrow. Peace as in I will see you in the next segment in a second. That's more like it. Hello. All right, so I was just about to hop in the shower super quick because we have our live stream at 6:30. It's technically 6:21. But yeah, no, I was getting ready to get in the shower and I was like, well, wait, I haven't talked about my running. So yes, I got my running done. I got 5K, 3.1 miles, and we ended up getting this exact same time as the record the other day, 8.05 second average per mile for 3.1 miles of 5K. just had to share that because I didn't want to cheat the system. But I'm getting ready to shower. I'm going to change into some more comfier clothes, set up my computer, and then we will be live streaming from, we'll just see what tonight's like. It could be an hour, it could be an hour and a half, 2 hours. No more than 2 hours though, obviously. But yep, we'll be a little bit late again though. That seems to just be the case, but it's all good in the hood. But yep, I'm getting ready to shower and I will see you guys soon. Hello everybody, this is just a check-in. So I ended up streaming for 30 minutes and it's just so agonizing. Not because like that people don't show up. I don't care about that, but just the unprofessionalism when it comes to my streaming. It's really laggy. It's just horrible quality. Like it just kills me inside. And it was like this past stream, I had a gentleman or a female. I didn't see any comments in the chat, but I had a viewer, and as I was streaming, I kept seeing them cut in and cut out, and I just feel bad if they're naturally enjoying the stream as I'm talking, that this situation is happening. So for me personally, it's just really bothersome and it just breaks my heart. So now what I'm going to do for the next few hours is I'm in the process of researching streaming PCs. I'm assuming I'm going to have to build it. That's going to be the more affordable route. If it was me and money wasn't a thing, I would definitely buy like an Apple computer. But you know, with the higher processor and GPU and stuff like that, it's going to be like stupid expensive, like a few grand, and it's just not feasible for the time right now. So I'm going to see what the options are. Obviously, if I'm going to go and get something, I want to make sure I'm all in on it. So I'm assuming it's probably going to be a good couple grand, considering I got to get the monitor as well. So this might be something that I got to think about and consider, because I also need to buy equipment for my side business so I can start upcharging clients, future clients, I should say, in terms of work. And that's already a couple grand within itself. So it's just a big hit or miss right now with the way I got to weigh my pros and cons. But I might need to continue suffering with my laptop for the time being. But again, it just is very unfortunate that I have to deal with this, and it breaks my heart. So I got to kind of figure out what I'm going to do. But I just wanted to bring this up and talk about it, because if you do go back and watch my stream, you are more than welcome to, but it's only like a couple minutes, and I'm talking about quarterly earnings and stuff because it's earnings season right now. A lot of companies are talking about their first quarter results, but overall, I just wanted to bring this up and let you guys know. So I'm going to get back to doing some research, looking online, what's hot, what's not, what's going to work, what's not going to work, and then go from there. So I will speak to you guys shortly. All right, so I entered the rabbit hole of the good old internet. No, I was looking at the gaming PCs, and then I was like, oh my god, this is so crazy. And then I was like, should I buy one and then start streaming from my console? And then I was like, not yet. And then I was like, but the live stream, I mean, I could be live streaming 2 times a week. And then I was like, not yet. So turns out though, there is actually surprisingly some really affordable PCs that I could build, order all this stuff, and get no problemo. But again, it's one of those pros and cons of spending and budgeting that I always talk about. And in the long term right now, I'm thinking that I'm going to continue suffering with my laptop. I saw online that a lot of times when you stream through Google Chrome, it eats your streaming stuff for some reason. I don't know why that is. So next week, I'm going to take the route of streaming through OBS with just Safari and just see if that does any difference. It might not, but it sounds cheesy. I know I'm not a professional. I'm not like a big techie person. I know a little bit of tech, but like as far as like the whole streaming and software and like GPU and CPU and like, you know, like your motorboard or your mother's board, or you know what I mean, like all that kind of mumbo jumbo. I'm clueless, straight clueless. So I think I'm going to be investing in the gear that I need for my side business, because that's going to pay off quicker, and it sounds a lot more smarter and wiser to do than invest into a bunch of parts for a computer and then buy, you know, like because the way I look at it, I'm going to explain this the best way possible. So you got to do a pros and cons list. So it's like, okay, so I can either spend like $650 on a custom built PC that's more than perfect, right? But then I got to buy a monitor. And then after that, I'm going to want to buy a backdrop. And then after that, I'm going to want to buy a web camera because I won't be able to really stream from my MacBook camera like I have. So I got to buy that too. I already have a good microphone. I already got good headphones, so that's good. But then I got to buy a special capture card to stream from my Xbox as well if I want to do that on the weekends or something. So you can start to see where this kind of piles up over time to where it's like I'm just spending a lot more money than really my starting cost. And then by that time, I could have already bought all my gear for my side business, which would make the money in return so much quicker than what it would on YouTube. And yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? I just need you to play this out with me here. So anyways, now that we're completely caught up and done with that, I'm going to read January 29th, 2020 journal entry, and you're gonna know that there's really not a lot on this. I'll just read it really quick and explain something. So basically, the journal entry says, January 29th, 2020, finished. Waking up this morning, I've decided that with just 2 days left on the challenge, I'm officially calling it quits. This doesn't mean I'm stopping running forever, LMAO, but starting February 3rd, I'll return back to upper body workouts / core strength / running again. I want to share 4 valuable lessons I've learned from these past 29 days as I conclude my journal for January 2020. I want to leave this as a cliffhanger. So tomorrow is April 30th. That is going to conclude and be the last video for the 30-day April video challenge that I set to begin with when I heard we're going to be in isolation for another month, okay? So I'm going to save those 4 valuable lessons to share tomorrow along with all of the other information. Tomorrow's video is probably going to be longer. I'd say a good 15 to 25 minutes potentially. I'm going to be shooting it with my Sony a7R III, maybe be in my guest bedroom, my den area, and really just break everything down, all the information, talk about not only the valuable lessons that I learned through this running challenge, but also just doing these videos consecutively for 30 days and telling you what I've gained from it, how I feel about it from this challenge alone, what it's now going to do in the future for this channel. And yeah, also share just like little key points here, like what I've been noticing in the trends with my videos. My stock portfolio gain since we started, because on episode 1 I shared how much was in my account up until now, and it is I've had a good month. All right, I'm very excited to share that with you guys. So we have that, and then some subscriber growth, just a little key things here and there. But overall, again, I just cannot express how thankful I am for each and every single one of you, and I'm very excited for tomorrow's video to share that with you. But for those of you out there that have been sticking along every day, I hope you've enjoyed this. The content is going to slow down, unfortunately, a little bit, but I'm going to do my best to continue pumping out better quality content, more meaningful content than just a simple, running around throughout the day, just filming little segments like this and then cutting to something else. So there's a lot of great things on the horizon. I'm proud to share that with you. But as always, I'm going to end it here. Stay safe. I will see you guys tomorrow for April 30th. Thank you all again for so much. And until next time, see ya.